welcome back to the channel. I'm Tia.
And I'm Ebony.
And this is
Reacting to the Internet.
Alright guys, you know why you're here. We know why we're here. You saw the title, you clicked on the thumbnail. Let's get straight into it. And the video of which we are using, I'm going to link the YouTube channel in the description below.
Essence Festival was held over the weekend in New Orleans, and while the festival is making headlines for a lot of good performances like Jill Scott and Missy Elliott, it's also making headlines for performances from people like Janelle Monae and Meagan the Stallion, who were a little more risque than what the Essence Fest crowd is used to. So we're going to get into India Arie calling out Meg the Stallion and Janelle Monae for their performances in this video. But first, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and hit the bell and the thumbs up button to let YouTube know you're feeling your girl. Okay, so like I said, India Arie called out Meg the Stallion and Janelle Monae for their Essence Fest performances over the weekend. And we'll start with Janelle Monae. I'm not sure if I can even show the part of Janelle Monae's performance that had people talking, but basically Janelle Monae was performing in like a bikini top, and she lifted one side of the bikini up and revealed a pasty that she had on underneath. And so even though she didn't actually show anything that's forbidden, it was
For
still
real,
like
that's
a
what I was thinking.
moment, because I'm sure people didn't know what she was about to do and what she had on beneath her bikini top. And keep in mind, this is mostly a woman crowd. So they may not want to see all that. But Janelle Monae has been in a totally different vibe lately, which I actually enjoy. But I know not everybody is feeling her new vibe and her showing way more skin than she ever has in her career. I'm sure she's lost a lot of fans with her new album and probably gained other fans that like her new vibe. But India Arie, it sounds like she is definitely not one of them. Essence posted a video of Meagan the Stallion performing and of course twerking on stage because that's what she's known for. And Janelle Monae was in the crowd cheering Meagan on, and India Arie was not feeling it. She left a comment saying, "The issue is what is context. Humanity does everything, but does everything belong in a stage? No. Is everything for kids? No. Is everything for everybody? No. So when we as a culture make something like this mainstream, it shows a lack of discretion and discernment. To those in the comments who laugh at anyone who wants these things for our culture, you certainly have that right. Just as many folks have the right to want our mainstream international export, music, to show us in a respectful light. I'd like to go on the record saying, this won't age well, and that's my issue. I love Janelle and Meg the way I love us all, and I don't like this moment. Don't bother debating me, LOL, I don't care, and I do this. For 25 years, I've done this. So read, ponder, or don't." And then she put up the peace sign and the goodbye hand. So I guess she said what she had to say and exited the conversation.
I said what I said.
What do y'all think about India Arie's comment? Do you think the way Meagan the Stallion or even Janelle Monae performs is disrespectful, like she said? Does it make our culture look bad to other cultures? Do you even care what other cultures think about our culture?
All right, let's get into it. Start us off.
Oh, I mean, I kind of agree. I kind of disagree. Like, my part is, I think we had this conversation before. We was like, both parts, whether you want to do the twerking and the ratchet part, or you want to do the nice, clean, clean cut part, like both are part of
The culture.
Black culture, I guess. So whether you like it or not. I've been to the Essence Festival before, and it really didn't give me twerking, showing your titty vibes.
No.
It kind of gave me like grown up, you know what I'm saying?
Jill Scott.
It gave me black excellence,
Stone.
it kind of gave me like black excellence vibe, black, I don't know. It's a certain level of grown-upness that comes along with the Essence Festival from what I felt and have personally experienced. I didn't really see a bunch of young people there twerking, showing their titties, and I mean it's New Orleans, but you know, it's still like maybe not. And I like Janelle Monae. Like I'm on my whole. I like her new album. I don't like her. I like her old albums. Like I'm really feeling her new age of pleasure, but I think now it's getting a little bit too much like attention seeking. I think like you just trying to have a conversation versus this new awareness of yourself as, you know, as a woman and coming into one with your body. Like that's one conversation. That's not let me show my titty because now I'm proud of my titties. I don't know. For me, that's not. But
so I feel like the Essence Festival, like you said, is for Black excellence, and not saying that these women are not excellent in their own way. They are absolutely. And as a festival, they did know what they signed up for, especially if you book Meagan Thee Stallion.
Right.
You already know what she's about to do. So I don't know if it was kind of like trying to appeal to the younger people or what. But I lived in New Orleans for a good majority of my life, and I've seen the Essence Festival. I've never actually been. I've worked it, but I've never actually been to it, right? So I would say, like you said, that the crowd is a little bit more mature. It's a little bit more like, this is kind of for grown people. Where you come, you network, you have a good time, you listen to the oldies. Like, I envision people like Joe, Brian McKnight, Mary J. Blige, you know, people who's giving me Shaka Khan, yeah. And even to a certain level, Beyonce, right? Because she is very diversified in her music and her talents. Like, she can get on stage and not show her ass and not show her titty and it still be a good show. It's just one aspect of her career. It's not her whole career. Right. And so I feel like as far as Janelle goes, Janelle. As far as Janelle Monae goes, she's so talented. She's so talented. She's brilliant. She's an artist. I love her age of pleasure. I love seeing her be out there exploring a different side of her creativity. But she didn't really have to show the titty. Like, she didn't have to do that. I feel like there's another way, a better way for her to express herself sexually and artistically. Yeah. So I feel like the more over sexualized she becomes, the more it's going to be overshadowed that she's actually talented.
That's true.
As far as Meagan Thee Stallion goes, like, you know what you signed up for.
Meagan Thee Stallion.
She gonna get up there and she gonna Stallion.
Yeah.
She gonna Stallion. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like
it's Meagan Thee Stallion. So I don't know. It's Meagan Thee Stallion. You expect her to go up there and start
and do her thing, but I also feel like at some point you have to diversify your music. At some point you have to diversify your image. You know, and I really do feel like Essence Festival would have been a good time for her to showcase something else.
Well, she ain't got nothing else.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what her talents were. She's endless, right? She's limitless in her talents. Put it like that. So I feel like it would have been a good time for her to showcase something different. Like, you can still do your songs, but do them in a different way.
Meagan gonna go up there doing some conscious rap.
Not conscious rap. Like, she still could have done her regular songs, but make it a little less raunchy. And don't get me wrong, I understand that the Essence Festival signed up for Meagan Thee Stallion, but I'm just saying, as a way to diversify and let the people know that, hey, this is not all I can do. I feel like that would have been a good subway into that, you know, like, this is my music, but I can still, present something a little bit different.
I like music. I love music, actually. And I don't know no other segue that Meagan Thee Stallion could possibly go into.
It's kind of like,
at this point. And then, honestly, like you said, there's other ways as far as Janelle Monae goes, there's other ways for you to express your sexuality without being, exploited, like, without exploiting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I feel
same thing with Meagan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, same thing. But see, I feel like it's different because it's kind of Megan's brand. It's on brand for Meg to go up there and do that, which I'm not upset about. Like, okay, you getting a Stallion, that's what you're gonna get. Like, that's on brand. Versus I feel like with Janelle, she is a super talented artist. Like she's a musician, she's a creative. And I just feel like you said, it's gonna overshadow like the more, and she can change as an artist, like, you know, her music can change.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Meagan Thee Stallion, I feel like she can also diversify as an artist. Like I take for example Doja Cat. Doja Cat did Say So in like 20 different ways. So I feel like Meagan Thee Stallion could have taken a couple of her songs and she could have created different sets and a different sound to them to bring to the Essence Festival. But again, what she did is on brand with Meagan Thee Stallion. Like it's on brand to who she is, but I really feel like she could have diversified just a little because of the type of venue that Essence Festival is. Now, getting into India Arie's comment about do we for the children and do we as a culture care, like, you know, this is how everyone sees our culture. Is that what she said? I think so.
She said something to that point. I think the lady at the end poses like
that question. Okay. So she said everything pretty much doesn't belong on the stage. That's what she said. Like everything doesn't belong on the stage and you could have classed it up just a little bit. So to that, I kind of agree because of the type of festival the Essence Festival is. You know, I feel like you do that at Coachella.
Yeah.
You don't do that at Essence Festival.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah, Coachella is more of a scene for that. Like I couldn't think of that festival.
Yeah.
But yeah, Coachella is something you do something like that at.
Yeah.
Like it's a young crowd. They coming to party. They coming to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Explore their own shrooms and whatever the case.
Do whatever.
Yeah, you know, they kind of wild and free at Coachella. Essence Festival is not really that.
No, it's not really the crowd.
It's not really that vibe. But it's really not. Now, like I said, I've been, and that's how I know it's not that vibe, because I went with my aunts and my older cousins. Like my cousins that's in their 40s, they was in their 40s and 50s. You see what I'm saying? So no.
But again, you know, they knew who they signed up for. They knew what they was getting with Meagan Thee Stallion. I'm not disappointed in Meagan Thee Stallion because that's on brand for her. But as far as Janelle Monae goes, I'm like, damn sis, why? Why my good sis? Why? Like, why?
I don't know. I'm starting to feel like this is a marketing
thing. I mean, I understand she got to promote her album. She got to do the promotion. She got to do, you know, the 9-to-5 grind, whatever situation may be. But it's just like, damn, you're just way more talented than that. But and not saying that people who shake their ass and show their titties is not talented. I'm just saying.
That's what we're gonna think about.
You know. But yeah, guys, let us know what you think. Do you agree with India Arie? Do you not agree? We want to know. And until next time, guys, peace.